Hey guys, welcome to another exciting video. In this video we will talk about data types. So let's begin. So what are data types? Data types is a property of a variable which tells the compiler about what type of data it can store. Let's understand in an easy way. This is a fruit basket. It can store apple, mangoes, bananas, or any other kind of fruit. On the other hand, this is a bottle. It can store milk, water, juice, or any other liquid. But it is not possible to store apple in the bottle, nor the milk in the basket. So this is where data types come into the picture. So let's dive into the compiler and take a look in a more deeper way. So I'm in my text editor and this is a basic structure of a C++ program. In this video we will cover only 3 data types. If you understand them completely, it will be easy for you to understand the other data types. Okay, so I will just comment. So in this video we will take a look at 3 data types. They are integers, floating values, and character. And we define them by these 3 letters: int for integer, float for floating values, and char for characters. Okay, so what is integer? Integer, as the name says, it can store an integer value, that is 1, 2, 3, 400, 500, even negative values like -100, -2, etc, etc. On the other hand, float, it can store 1, 2, 3, 400, same as integer, but the extension of an integer, it can store decimal values like 1.2, 2.3, and negative values also like -1.2, etc, etc, etc. Character, it can store a single character. A one character data type can store a single character, but you can store a name or a string by making an array of character, which we'll cover in the later videos. So character, it can store like A is a character, B is a character, symbols like slashes, exclamation mark, @ and all other characters. Okay, so let's make variables of these data type. So let's declare an integer. We will declare integer I. The integer defines the type and I is the name of the variable. So in the compiler we will say that I is a variable which has a data type of integer. So let's give it a value I equals to 5 and just print it out. Let's run it. It prints 5. This is the value of the integer which we defined. Let's try to declare a float. We declare a float by the same way like we declare the integer, but we, as the data type is float, we will declare it by float and just name a variable f. We declare f equals to 12.5 and just print it. As you can see, it print out 12.5 which we defined. What if we assign a decimal value to integer? Let's give it a try. I will assign 13.98 to integer I. Let's give it a try. Oh, it print out 13. So as you can see that if we assign a decimal value or a floating value to an integer, it will just cut off whatever after the decimal point and it will take only the integer value. Let's declare a character. Okay, character, we will name it C, so it's easy to differentiate between float, character, and integer. C equals A. Let's print out. We will print C. Okay, it print out A successfully. You can see that we assigned the integer floats directly by assigning the values. On the other hand, we assigned the character in the quotes. This is because if we write A directly, the compiler thinks that we are assigning C with the value of A. So it thinks that the variable A is something, there is some variable A which has some value, and we are assigning that value to variable C. If we just give it a try, look, it says A was not declared. It thinks that we are assigning the value of A to value of C. So we just wrap it inside the single quotes, and just it will assign to the character variable. All right. So how the compiler stores a character in the RAM, because everything is a number, everything is a bits 1 and 0, how it stores. So the scene behind it is that there is one Ascii table which has a reference value. So A is assigned to some value which the compiler stores. So each and every character has some Ascii value. In your screen you can see an Ascii table. As you can see that each and every character has its value, like the small a has a value of 97, capital A has a value of 65, and so on. So what if we want to know what value is assigned to A? We don't refer to the Ascii table always, so we print it in an integer form. So this is a new thing which we come up to. Oh, what is this? How we can do that? So this is known as typecasting. We want to print the variable, we want the variable C, and we are typecasting it to integer. Okay, so we typecasted the variable C, which has a data type of character, into integer. So let's see what happens if we print it. Look, it printed 97. As you can see in the Ascii table, the value of A, small a, is 97. So that's how a computer stores the character value in the memory. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I hope you guys like it. Hit the like button if you like it, hit the dislike button if you dislike it, subscribe to my channel. Thank you.